Hello, and welcome to Phil Brown's Computer Networking Lab. You're watching the instructional video called VMWare Workstation. I'm currently on the client workstation. The first thing I'm going to do is create a VMware workstation. I'll just create a typical workstation. I don't want to check for product updates, so I'll just simply uncheck this. Okay, let me enter my product key code. Okay, here's a VMware workstation icon. I'll double click on it. Yes, I accept this agreement. I'll just simply close it since it's an evaluation. Let's open it up and take a closer look at it. This allows us to create new virtual machines. And this allows us to open already existing virtual machines. This allows us to connect to a remote server. And this allows us to create a virtual machine from an already existing physical machine. This allows us to have control over how our network will be set up. And this allows us to make modifications to this workstation. I want to create a new virtual machine. I want to make a custom virtual machine because it'll give me more choices. Here are the different types of workstations we can have. We can also use previous versions of the virtual machine. These first two options will allow the virtual machine to install the operating system itself. But I prefer to install it instead, so I'll choose the third choice. This gives us a number of choices of what operating systems we plan to install on this computer. We have a wide selection, but I want a Microsoft Windows installation, and so I'll choose that. This is the location where my virtual machine hard drive will be stored. I can change the location. I'm going to set it for the desktop where we can look at it later on. We can also mimic the number of microprocessors we will be using. This is the amount of real physical memory that the workstation will be allowed to use. Here we have a number of network types that we can use, but I'll stay with the default. And here are a number of virtual hard drive controllers. Here are some options about what type of hard drive we will be using. Here we can change the size of our hard drive capacity. I only need 10 gigabytes, and I'll stick with that and have all of it created at one time. It'll take a few moments for VMware Workstation to format the virtual disk. Okay, let's turn on our virtual machine and watch it as it starts to install the installation CD. I'll make it full screen. We can see it loading in programs and files. I'll put it back in normal mode and demonstrate that we have a computer within a computer. Our virtual computer is installed inside of our host computer. In this video, we looked at the power of a virtualized computer within a real computer. In the next video, we will go further into this concept where a host computer can have multiple virtual computers or servers as part of its design. I hope this video has been informative and I thank you for viewing.